assume things like COVID are just these totally random events that like no one could ever plan for. But really, if you set yourself up defensively and you focus on the utility in your life, if you have that year of savings and something like this happens, you're not that stressed comparatively to someone who got laid off from their job that no longer needs people in person, et cetera. Like that's real. That's real, right? Like, uh, having diversification is real for things like that. Having varied relationships, like even if maybe you did get laid off from an in-person job, but you had good relationships, maybe you were able to flip that around. That is tangible stuff that will impact you, and you can plan for these things, right? If I loved your comment about just poker players being on offense all the time. It's like, at a certain point, if you get happy with your life and you see the future value in spending time with your kids and being there for grandkids and things like that, it's like you can quantify it. You can really quantify some of these things that feel intangible and, help make that decision real. Like for me, when I spend money, I'm thinking about, okay, like how much time is this? How much time does it take me to make this money? Like, do I want to waste my precious time on this thing? And most of the times the answer comes back, no, I just don't give enough of an F. My time is more precious.
Yep. I agree with all that.
To me, at least.
No, I mean, that's the right way to think about it. I used to think about every purchase I made in terms of big blinds. I literally say, okay, this is X amount of big blinds in my game. Do I want to rip off any percentage of my bankroll to spend that? Whereas now it's all about time, because it's, the older you get, the more you realize, wait, I'm going to die at some point, and I can't. It's the one thing you can't buy more of. So what are the things that I can do to extend time? Health is a major one, and making sure that any time I do have doesn't suck is where we get right back to thinking about finances and thinking about our perception of finances and goals and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's worth spending at least a little bit of time on if you aren't already doing this, and maybe make it like something you do every quarter. Sit down, just spend 30 minutes. Where am I right now? How's the last quarter been? It can go a long way. I promise you, if you spend just a little bit of time doing that, a little journaling around this can be very, very healthy.